Oh, there she goes. That's it. The last for the Tasman Limited. Tasmania has had a lot of firsts, but this is perhaps one first that she needn't be proud of. She's the first state in Australia to do away with passenger services. A lot of people on the train today are pretty sad. A lot are here for the historical occasion to say that they rode the Tasman Limited before it folded. But there it is. The Tasman Limited rail service, gone.
Service, the throng of passengers would have been a very welcome sight. As it was, most of them had turned out merely because it was the last journey. One exception was Verdon White from Devonport.
Mr. White, with your tape recorder and your camera, you're everyone's idea of what a railway bus ought to be.
Yeah, that's right.
How often have you travelled on the Tasman?
43 times.
43 times? Well, what do you think of all the people who are making their first and last trip on the Tasman today?
Well, they should have woken up before and been on it, I think, you know. They shouldn't leave it right to the last.
It was a respectably lengthy train for once, and it must have run at a profit. But did the once-only passengers feel any remorse?
Are you sorry that the Tasman's going?
Absolutely, I think it's sabotage.
Do you realise that it's just because people like you never travelled on it that it's being taken off?
This is quite true.
Do you feel any sense of guilt?
Well, you're doing one way, yes. Should be more patronised.
Don't be rude about it, because he's been down with arthritis and couldn't get out.
Well, how often have you travelled on it?
This is my first trip.
Well, do you feel guilty about not supporting it earlier?
Well, in a way, no, because we'd had such a lot of worry with sickness was one thing and another, and we couldn't get around.
Yes.
And when he retired, we got over a bit of that.
Yes.
And we're starting, these people are our friends, and they travel as they brought us.
Despite the interest and the crowd, there were empty seats, and several passengers said they'd been told yesterday that the train was booked out. Some official Jonah, perhaps? For guard Max Brennan, 46 years in the railways, there's one unassailable fact about the whole sorry story.
Oh, well, I should say if the crowd has turned up today, if we had had them most of the year and all the time, well, we could have quite possibly been still running.
It doesn't run at a profit. It doesn't run anywhere near a profit.
Well, why doesn't it run at a profit? Why
because
doesn't
no one wants to travel on it.
Exactly, because of the shocking apathy in this rotten state at the moment. You know, things, and you can blame what government you like, the previous one or this one, or the state Labor government or the opposition or whatever, but there's a terrible apathy.
The Hobart Bridge is essential. That costs a lot of money to run. They can't take that away, can they? The railway's essential too. This is the only state in Australia without a passenger train.
Fuel will be short, and we could find that the motor car may be in such a precarious position if alternatives are not found that we'll need to get back to this sort of transport, and we've been very negative in that thinking. But unfortunately, at the moment, road transport offers such a great advantage of travelling per time, etc., comfort. All those sort of things have grown over a period of time, and unfortunately we're left with the Tasman Limited today. It may have quite a few passengers on this last sentimental trip, but people just haven't been using it. It's never been promoted as a tourist train, and unfortunately the poor employees of the railways have been wound down to such a state that they're probably demoralised too.